Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is a fun one and a requested one. What do their friends think of you? And this is the person who is on your mind. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so what do their friends think of you? Okay, so we start off with 311 love song. What comes to me about that is that, he says like, whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am free again and whole again, young again. Okay, so it's like they feel like their friend has come alive since either meeting you, talking to you, or being with you, in any capacity. It's just got that feeling of like they're the happiest that they've ever seen them. Okay? So yeah. And with this card, it comes across that you could be in the spotlight, okay? And if you're not, then it really just represents that, the friends see you guys as being a catch, and they feel like you probably get a lot of attention. You have a lot of different people who pursue you. And what I'm getting with that, as well as this card, is they just kind of like, they're not entirely sure, like, if you're in this for real, or, are you just kind of soaking in the attention from their friend, It's kind of like an ego boost, but it's not really going to go anywhere else. That's kind of like what they're wondering about you. Basically, though, they feel like if you're in this for real, then they're all for it, okay? All right, next we have my star card, which is, it's like the star card in the tarot. So again, I get like spotlight vibes, okay? Or it could also represent like whatever it is that you guys do for a living. You could get a lot of attention. You could get a lot of people that like watch you, look up to you, just a lot of eyes on you, basically. I also feel like you guys shine, like as a person in general, but also, in whatever it is that you do. Like literally, like even work aside, just you being in the moment, you fully are in the moment, okay? Like you come alive, you get those around you to come alive. So I feel like the friends are all for this type of energy. There also could be something about you, though, that does appear to be kind of unattainable. And that could be just right now. It could also be, again, like, I do get the sense that, there is a spotlight theme for you guys, and that could show up differently for all of you as to what exactly that means. Could be you post a lot even, on social media. There's just something that gives the friends this indication that there's a lot of eyes on you. There's a lot of people that see you as being a catch. You do naturally get a lot of attention, and you could get hit up a lot, okay? They see you guys as being stylish, okay? Like, I feel like you could wear designer brands. You come across as being bougie to them. I feel like it all looks good, though. Like, you come across like you're well put together. You're into aesthetics, like whether it's your home or what you wear. So it's like, everything you do like has a purpose. It's like, and that shows up in your style as well as like what you do for a living. In fact, my group ones tend to get the boss babe card. So I definitely, the friends see you guys like a boss, basically. You're very no nonsense. You can be very business-like, even with talking, but yeah. So to take that even a step further, they see you as being fierce, but with a heart. Like the more they get to know you, the more they've realized, oh, like you're not just like fierce, like you also have a heart, okay? So you have this amazing balance to you. You're always trying to level up. Okay, you're always working on yourself. You're very self-realized. You also are very ambitious and driven, and you know, always working on, if you have a business, like you spend a lot of time on that, time, energy, and focus. So, or whatever it is that you do for a living, or you know, whatever it is that you are working your way towards, it's like, it's admirable. Like, you definitely have great work ethic, great drive, okay? And they see you as being like somebody who you and their friend would be like that couple that just elevates each other, okay? You guys also, they see you as being a natural beauty, but you know, your makeups and hair and everything is always on point too, though. They like the friend aspect to you and their friend, okay? So maybe you two started off as friends, or you two are still technically like friends, okay? So there's like this genuine care for each other. Whether or not it gets taken to the next level, that's up to you guys, but they like what they see as far as this friend vibe goes. They do think you guys live in a world of your own and keep a lot to yourself, though, okay? So I don't feel like, you know, you're necessarily an open book, so you do have a mysterious vibe to the friends. But, you know, again, though, I do feel like the more that they get to know you, whether it's from you or, you know, this person, the person on your mind, which is their friend, they do see you have a heart, you know, everything you do is heart-centered, it's heart-driven, and that you mean well and want the best for everyone. The way that you operate in life and like achieve your goals comes across like it's effortless for you, kind of like it unfolds like magic, okay? So they do see you guys as, kind of has magician vibes. You guys have magician like vibes to you, where like, I want it, I got it, okay? But you definitely put in the work to get it, but it's like, to others it kind of comes across like you just manifest it, you know? Also, I'm getting Leo and Aquarius vibes with you guys. Gemini too, with the magician. And Aries too. So you guys have a very fiery energy about you, even if you're not a fire sign. Okay, they definitely feel like their friend is smitten over you, okay? Big time crushing on you. They just hope that it's not unrequited, you know, like one-sided is what I'm seeing, because we have my sunflower card here, my sun card here, which is basically like the sun in tarot. So that's like the most positive card in the deck, right? So they definitely feel like you and their friend could move mountains, is like what's coming to me. Like literally, like they think you would be a power couple that would continuously elevate each other, keep each other on track, like just become the best version of yourselves, okay? Their only thing is they still wonder though, like, are you the real deal or not? And they hope that you are, because they really do feel like you and their friend would be amazing for each other. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so what do their friends think of you? Okay, so we start off with my cat card here. So what comes to me about that is that the friends see you guys as being somebody who is cute, adorable, independent, playful, and feisty, okay? So like, yeah, that's like your overall personality and energy, as well as looks, okay? So yeah, you definitely stand out to the friends. With the turtle card here, there is definitely, though, something about this, like they feel like their friend and you both have this connectedness, right? Like this spark, this interest, this magnetic pull towards each other. But at the same time, there's like something that's making this a slower moving connection. Okay, so it's like not happening, even though it seems like it's mutual between you guys. This interest, this spark, this magnetism. So that's interesting. It's going to be different for all of you, whether the friends know what exactly that is. That's like the obstacle that's keeping you two from just, you know, taking this leap of faith with each other. But yeah, I feel like overall the person on your mind is kind of private. So I'm not even sure entirely that they know. Okay, so we have my attractive card here. So the friends definitely see you guys as being attractive, okay, and a catch. And they know that their friend is attracted to you. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised, you know, they showed your pictures to people, to their friends. There's something in particular about your guys' eyes that really captivates people. Okay, they find them to be super attractive. Some of you have very cat-like eyes, I feel. But either way, definitely attractive. Okay, then we have my other attractive card. So we've got definite physical is coming through stronger too. Like, you guys are definite baddies. Okay, there's a definite physical attraction between you and this person, and the friends, you know, they find you to be physically attractive as well. Don't get me wrong, I do feel like it's more, you know, leading with the cat card here, but that's definitely the initial, like the first impression though that came through. Okay, so the friends also wonder if you were kind of wild. That's interesting. So maybe some of you like to party, okay, or sometimes you're just kind of got that woohoo, you know, type of personality where you're the life of the party, whether you're partying or not. I don't feel like that's all the time though, but like every now and then though, I do feel like you are like center of attention, you know, very animated, because you guys are passionate people. So, you know, and I do see this group in particular really coming into their own and owning who they are and being authentic with what they do, what they say in the moment. So, you know, I do feel like sometimes because people are so used to kind of keeping things on the low, you know, being polite, this and that, I feel like just being your authentic self in a room full of people who aren't can come across as being kind of like wild. Okay, so take what resonates with that. This is interesting. So you guys, with this card, as well as my charming card here, you are coming across like you're just like this, you know, like a flirty, charming person. But it's interesting because I don't feel like you guys necessarily try to flirt. It's just kind of like how you talk, you know. You have a very playful and feisty personality. So I feel like it's very like intriguing to people. Like it makes them want to talk to you. Like you guys make anything fun, whether you're just sitting around or no matter what you're talking about. It's just like you have that natural charm. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys didn't have Gemini somewhere in your chart, okay? Yeah, in fact, we have my Gemini card also came out. Yeah, that's like the vibes I was getting with that. Libra also came out. So, you know, I feel like you guys are naturally like classy, like your look, no matter what you're wearing or your hair or makeup, it's like you're a natural beauty, but with this unique style. So I'm also getting Aquarius, a lot of air sign vibes coming through for this group in this reading. So you don't have to be any of those signs, but that's definitely energetically like what I'm picking up on and how the friends are seeing you. Okay, so there's something about outside influences going on, like, and I feel like that does have to do with the turtle card here, about there being some kind of obstacle that's making this connection go slower than what you would both want. And, you know, this has been kind of a repetitive message. So there's two factors that are kind of coming up as far as what this obstacle could be. One of my cards says one of you might have been involved with someone while you met, okay? So that could be them, that could be you, it could be both of you. I feel like that doesn't necessarily have to be when you hear this reading, but definitely like when you guys met, which kind of would keep things, you know, at bay, even if you felt that spark. The other thing that's also coming through is this possibly could be somebody from work, okay? So I'm just getting like, it would like rock the boat if they were to make a move on you, especially if this is like somebody who's your boss or something, okay? I'm just getting like, take what resonates with this message, but there is something that would rock the boat if you two were to pursue this connection. So it's like you both kind of keep it at bay right now. Okay, there is also something about your guys' voice, okay? I feel like you guys have a really nice voice. You know, you speak really well. You might even speak for a living. Okay, I'm just getting a lot of communication. I know I've gotten the throat chakra, you know, before for you guys. So it's like, and if you don't, I feel like you will, okay? So that's interesting, group 2. Either way, the person on your mind and their friends, everybody loves your voice. They love listening to you speak. It's like ASMR for the ears, okay? So like your eyes, your voice, your energy, your vibe. Going off even the energy and vibe, you guys definitely come across like this dolphin card here, okay? So very playful, carefree, you know, bubbly, upbeat. You're just all around like, you just have a very magnetic vibe to you where people gravitate towards you. You tap people into their authenticity, okay? So they feel good being around you. Also, looking back at the jellyfish, I feel like you guys, a lot of you are embracing like your femininity now, is what I'm seeing. Like you might not have before because you didn't equate that with being powerful, but now I feel like you guys realize like you can be feminine and be powerful, okay? And I'm just seeing like some of you are wearing like softer colors, maybe dresses, okay? Just like there's a softer look to you, but you know, you guys are the type, it doesn't matter what you do. You make it look good. But I do see you embracing this side to you more. And I do feel like it's working, like as far as you being a magnet to others. You guys also have this such a positive vibe overall that it's like you get others believing like anything is possible, okay? So you guys are seen to be like inspiring, whether you realize it or not. I feel like a lot of you are starting to realize it though. But yeah, like this is confirmation though that, you know, how you are, what you do, what you say, what you post, it's all part of it. All in all though, I feel like you leave this person on your mind and their friends like better than before they saw you. You know what I mean? Like you leave people better than how they felt before they were in your presence. So that's amazing to see, group 2. Then we have my shy card here, which is if I ever fall in love again, I will be sure that the lady is a friend, okay? I feel like that's you and this person on your mind, that you two are technically like friends right now, even though I don't feel like either one of you see each other that way. But like I do feel like there's this genuine like I care for you, like regardless if this becomes anything or not. And I feel like the friends know this, you know, and they respect that. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so what do their friends think about you? Okay, so we start off with my alternative and rebel card. So you guys are really coming across like you are like a rock star, okay? I mean, that could be literal, but even more so, you know, it's metaphorically speaking. Like there's just something that is so unique and different about you guys, okay? And it could be, you know, how you look, what your style, your hair, your makeup, okay? Just something about you, it comes across as being different, you know? And for me in particular, like rebel means like somebody who's true to themselves, okay? And I feel like that's you guys to the core, all right? And it might show up outwardly, you know, with wearing different stuff. I'm just getting like, it could be leather, it could be studded belts, boots, you know, piercings, tattoos, like anything that's considered kind of, you know, I mean, it's not so different anymore, but you know what I'm trying to say though. Like just some kind of alternative rebel rock star look, basically. It's going to be different for all of you for what that means, but that is initially like what comes across right away to the friends, okay? So I do feel like they're intrigued by you and your look and how you are is what I'm seeing with that. Okay, so on top of that, you know, there's kind of some skepticism with the friends. They're wondering if you're a wolf in sheep's clothing, okay? That's kind of an interesting way to start off. It's like you guys have this vibe with their friend where you come across like, I want you, but I can't do anything about that right now. And that could be true for you, okay? But either way, so you definitely have this like, I'm there, I'm trying, I'm moving forward 1 minute and then I'm not the next for some reason. They also see you guys to be like a runner, okay? That could be literal. I do get that this group, often I get that my group 3, you know, like physical movement, or they could do that for a living, okay? You could be an athlete of some type. But even more so, what's coming through as far as this goes, though, is that, you know, you guys might have a tendency when things get rocky to kind of jump ship, okay, instead of like communicate with the person. Like, I just get that you guys, you know, you might have a thing about commitment even, and it might just feel more comfortable for you to just kind of like bounce when things get either deep or rocky. That's not going to be for all of you. As I'm saying it, I can feel that some of you are going to be like, that's not me. Okay, but you know, there is a free spirit vibe with this group, okay? And it does have to do with you being like a rebel and doing things your own way. So I do feel like you do at times tend to have a tendency to want to run from things. Don't get me wrong, you guys are tough, okay? You do face things head on. I'm getting some kind of, and it could literally be like once you feel like something isn't working, and it could be an intuitive knowing, it's like you cut off from it, okay? Because I feel like runner is kind of an type of word. It like oversimplifies what's really going on. So to the friends, it could appear like you're running, but to you, it could be you being true to yourself. Okay, because there's two sides to everything here. Okay, so along with that, yeah, like I was saying, you guys are definitely like, you come across as being tough, strong, inside as well as outside. There is a part of you though that's like tired of having to be tough though. I get that. Like you want to step into this lighter, more carefree energy. Okay, I feel like things have been kind of serious for you for a while now. And I feel like overall you guys are bubbly and upbeat, but you're fierce, okay? So you have that interesting balance to you where you can be tough, you can be fierce, but at the same time you can be very lighthearted and carefree, bubbly and upbeat. Okay, you guys definitely, you guys are kind of a double-edged sword. On one hand, we have the runner card, but we also have stability here. So it's kind of like when you guys do choose something, it's like you are fiercely loyal. You are there. You are all about that one person, okay? So I see that. You do come across like you are, you know, grounded, level-headed, got earth vibes going on with this. You know, you are definitely about making that coin. You're the type that wants their ducks in a row, okay? You guys could even be the type that are like, I'm not where I want to be in life, so I don't want to dive into anything serious with someone, okay? It's coming through for some of you. So I do feel like the friends see that. Okay, some of you, I feel like you speak really well, okay? You might even speak for a living. I just feel like, you know, you guys are, you have a way with words, okay, where you come across like you're like an expert, you know, in whatever it is that you're talking about, even if you're not. It's just that's how well-spoken you are. And I feel like the friends they like talking to you, they like having a conversation with you. Yeah, okay, they also see you as being spontaneous. And we have my whistle while you work. You're just all around like a fun person. You can make anything seem fun. That's why, like, yeah, you guys, you know, you can be very business-like. I get Capricorn vibes with your work ethic, okay? Very boss-like, very like no nonsense. I'm going to do the job and do it right, or why bother type feeling. But at the same time, like, you know, on the flip side of that, when you guys let loose, you really let loose. I feel like you don't like to be too serious for too long. And like you just like to lighten things up with people, and you come across as being spontaneous, fun, adventurous. Okay, you can even be blunt, you know. You have a awesome sense of humor, I'm seeing. I feel like you get the friends laughing, okay? Like you're just naturally witty. Air and earth sign vibes coming through for you guys. All right, so we have two of my opposite cards coming through. So it could be that you and this person on your mind are definitely opposite of what you two would normally go for. In fact, with that, I'm getting like, and I've gotten this before, it's like you two come from two totally different worlds, and you do wonder if that is too much of a factor or not for both of you. It could be, you know, different religious beliefs, background, cultural. On one hand, it's like you two are opening to the possibility of, you know, expanding your dating box, so to speak, like dating outside your box. But on the other hand, it's like it could go against maybe possibly what your families would want. Okay, something is kind of coming through as for both of you, you're kind of weighing this. Like, is it too big of a factor or not, is what you're wondering. Okay, you definitely come across as being independent, okay? Cool without even trying, self-sufficient. Whether or not you're where you want to be financially, it's like you guys are the type that you will work, you know, you will get there because that's how driven you are. You're also like kind of a lone wolf, okay? So being alone, you're comfortable with, even if you want somebody. I feel like you're also kind of hard to make plans with. You do tend to have a lot going on, a lot of responsibility. In fact, currently, whenever you hear this video, because it's timeless, it's like to the friends you come across like you're all work and no play, okay? All work and no dating. I just feel like you're not really, they feel like you're not giving this connection a shot is what I'm feeling. That could also be what the runner card represents. In fact, we have my heat waves card that came out. So with that, I feel like, you know, this dynamic between you and the person on your mind has that feeling of just kind of like somebody who's letting somebody go, but at the same time, it's like they're the only one that you're thinking about. So it's like, even though you two aren't together, it's like your energy and emotions are all still like tied up in each other. And it's kind of like the friends either think, you guys should either let each other go for real or like give this a real go is what I'm seeing. But you kind of have this vibe right now of like, nope, like I'm not even going there. I've got too much to work on. You know, you're constantly like building yourself and your life up. So I do feel like it takes up a lot of your time and energy. The friends think though you shouldn't give up on this connection and that you should give it a fair shot is what I'm seeing with that. In fact, you and the person on your mind might have given this a shot, but like it ended or, you know, got off to a rocky start, or there's some kind of disconnect with it, even though you two still feel connected. And my lyrics, just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. We're not broken, just bent, and we can learn to love again. Okay, so it's kind of like they think you guys aren't done. You know, you could definitely give this another shot and prevail is what's coming through. So I just feel like overall, like the friends feel like, kind of like, do you want this or not? With the person on your mind. And they're like, you know, if you do, you should do something now because our friend isn't going to be waiting around forever. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys.